So guys, I just got done with my trading today and today I had a personal record day. In total, I made approximately $45,000 within the first 1 hour of market open. So make sure that you guys watch this video till the end because I'm going to show you guys exactly how I was able to make $45,000, making it my personal record day. Here's my game plan for the day that I post every single market open day on our Discord group. If you guys want access to my daily game plan, you can join our Discord group. The link will be in the description box below. So I was watching 4 tickers on this day. ES, that is the market internals, because market has been on a crazy push towards the upside. We were holding this 4070, 4080 to around 4090 zone for a while. We have seen a few bounces of this zone. So I was watching if the market finds support around 4080, I still like the market for a break towards the upside, and that was my game plan. Then on Tesla, because the 2 trades that I made big amount of money were on Tesla. Tesla has been on an insane rally recently after the earnings. Since the earnings, we saw a gap up on the stock push towards the upside. We had a few consolidation days before the FOMC push towards the upside again. And then yesterday, finally, after having 2-3 green days in a row, yesterday we had a consolidation day. We finally saw a red candle on the 1-day chart of Tesla, which I will be showing you guys next. So on the hourly chart, we were making a bull flag and I was watching this 900 to 905 zone that I mentioned in the game plan. This is a very important zone, which I will be discussing soon. But I was watching a breakout of this zone for a continuation move towards the upside for the break of this bull flag on the hourly chart. So here's the daily chart of Tesla. As I mentioned, after the earnings, we gapped up. We had a very nice push towards the upside. Then we consolidated for 3 days. That was because of FOMC as well that we had last week. Had an insane rally towards the upside, 3 green days in a row. We moved approximately how much? Approximately 14-15% in 3 days, which is insane. And then finally, we had 1 red day, right? So this looks like a doji, but we have to take the overall market into consideration, right? So we had 3 green days in a row. 1 red candle is kind of expected and it's healthy for the price action. And we were making a bull flag on the hourly chart as well. Now let's talk about the zone I was watching on the hourly chart. As I mentioned, we were making a bull flag on the hourly chart because what a bull flag means is that we have been making lower highs on the hourly chart, right? So this high is lower than this high and this high is lower than this high. So that means we are making lower highs on the hourly chart and lower lows on the hourly chart as well. The high of this candle, this red candle, is approximately 904.76, and that is the reason I mentioned on my daily game plan that I'm watching the break of 900 to 905 zone, because if we make a new 1 hour high right here, which we did, and my trade was on this candle, if we make a new 1 hour high, the high of this candle is 906. That means we officially break the bull flag. This high was 904.76 and this high is 906.30, and that is the reason I sized up on this trade, which I will be showing you later. And that was my game plan, that if we make a new 1 hour high, we might have a lot more room towards the upside. So here's a 1 minute chart of Tesla, including the pre-market action. And to be honest, I took 4 trades on this day. 2 were big winners, but my first 2 trades were kind of break-even, small green. They were actually loser, but I was able to cut my loser with being in the green because I took 2 trades towards the downside of the open. I shorted Tesla right here at the rejection of 883, but I covered my position right here when I was not able to see the weakness on the tape. And the same thing happened right here. I shorted Tesla again right here around 885, which is the yesterday's low. 885 was the yesterday's low. So I shorted it at 885, but I was able to cover my position again with a small profit. So these 2 trades could have been big loser for me, but the good thing is that I have been looking at the tape of Tesla for the past 3 years, but these trades could have been big loser for me. I was able to recognize the strength on the tape and I covered my loser with a small profit or break even. So that was a quick breakdown of my first 2 trades. Let's now jump on to my big winners for the day. So when I was trying to short Tesla right here, I just realized that this stock is very, very strong. We pushed above the VWAP. We held the VWAP as support. I was thinking of taking a position right here. On this day, I was trading on voice with our Discord members. I trade on the voice chat 1 to 2 times a week. And rest of the days, I'm active on the text channel. But on this day, I was on voice. I mentioned that this is a really good opportunity. I kind of missed this opportunity towards the upside. But then we were clearly really looking strong on the 1 minute. We pushed towards the upside, pulled back, pushed towards the upside again. But now this zone is the previous high of the day, right? So this zone from 890 and 891 was acting as resistance. We pushed towards the upside. On the next retest, I entered my position right here with 30 contracts. I'm going to show you guys my fills, but I entered my position right here. I was able to cover my position at the break of $900 level. You guys can see we have a very strong psychological level, 900, which I was watching, 900 to 905 zone. And I held my winner for the break of 900, and then I started covering my position right here. Let's now jump on to a screenshot of my exits and take a look at my executions. Here's a screenshot of my exits. I'm going to show you guys my PNL at the end of this video, but I entered 30 calls contracts. That is 900 calls, same week expiry contracts at a fill price of 19.29. I held my position for the break of 900. No need to take my profits right here because this stock is very, very strong. The volume also increased on the push towards the high of the day at the break of high of the day. I took my first position out just before the break of 900. We had the 900 level right here. I covered 10 contracts at a fill price of 22.41. When we broke 903, I covered another 10 contracts at a fill price of 23.91, and then I kept taking my profits. I was finally left with 3 of my contracts to see if we hold this pre-market level or not, but unfortunately we broke under this level, under the $895 level, and I covered this position, the last 3 contracts at a fill price of 19.93. In total on this trade, I made approximately $11,500. That was a return of 20% of my investment. My risk on this trade, because I took 30 contracts, was around $3,000 to $4,000 because I took this trade at the hold of 890 and my stop loss was the break of 892 was a downside. So if I see that the tape is weak around 889 or 888, I'm going to exit my position. So I was expecting to lose around $1 to $1.5 a contract. So my risk was $3,000 to $4,000 and I made $11,500, which is a really good reward to risk ratio trade. Now let's talk about my second trade for the day. That was the big winner for the day. I sized up on this trade because I loved this opportunity. As I told you guys on the hourly chart, that level 904.76, that zone 900 to 905. If we break the bull flag, I was liking it on the hourly chart for a continuation move towards the upside. And that was my strategy heading into the second trade. So after making that high of the day, I took my profits right here. We were kind of making this bull flag right here, bull channel, you can call it whatever you want, but then we broke this channel towards the upside. This was the previous resistance right here, so we got rejected from this resistance. But then when I saw that we held under this 900 on this retest right here, the high of this candle is 899.95, so we rejected right before 900, and that's when I saw my opportunity to enter this position because I don't want to enter at the break of 900. I waited for a pullback, and then at this pullback to 895 on this candle, when I saw that we dipped under 895, the low of this candle is 894.50. I saw the tape and the tape was really, really strong. Buyers were stepping up at 895 and I entered my position right here. I entered 60 contracts. I went a bit out the money, 9-10 calls, and my fill price was around 17 to 17.17 on those 60 contracts. And my risk was very, very small on this trade because I entered right around 895 with a stop loss under 894. So I was risking around, I would say, $5,000 to $6,000 on 60 contracts, and overall I made $30,000 on this trade. So the reward to risk ratio is 5 to 1, which is an amazing reward to risk ratio trade again. So here's a screenshot of my entries and exits. You guys can see I entered right around the low of this candle. This is the pre-market high. This is the yesterday's low as well. That's why at the hold of 895, and I noticed that the tape is really strong. We are looking really good on the 5-minute chart as well. You guys can see we made a bull flag just before the break of 900, including that bull flag on the hourly chart. As I mentioned, if we get above 905, that is the official break of the 1 hour bull flag, then we have a lot more room towards the upside, and that's what happened. I entered my 60 contract. I just held my winner on this trade like a boss. I'm very proud of this trade because I waited for the break of 905 and then I took my first partial right here. I kept taking my profits right here. You guys can see at the break of 906, 907. So I caught approximately 10 to 12 points move on Tesla by only risking 1 point. That means my entry was at 895, my stop loss was at 894, and I caught 10 points move on Tesla, which is an amazing reward to risk ratio. On this pullback, I did not get out of my position because this is kind of healthy pullback. We retested the previous resistance and then we pushed towards the upside. On the next push, my profit target was 910 on this trade. When we broke 910, I covered the remaining contracts, overall making approximately $30,000 on this trade, that was a return of 30% of my investment, which is an amazing reward to risk ratio again. So now let's take a look at my P&L, which I posted in our Discord group. You guys can see I made approximately $45,000. I already posted about this day on my Instagram. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, the link will be in the description box below. I started trading at 9:30 a.m. I was done at 10:45 a.m. Trading for the first 1 hour 15 minutes, making $45,000. The first two trades right here were towards the downside, and it's a good thing because, to be honest, at the open I was watching Tesla towards the downside, but then when we broke towards the upside, I was able to change my game plan. I was able to change my bias on this stock and trade it towards the upside. And that is the beauty of day trading, because it doesn't matter if the stock goes towards the upside or towards the downside, there's plenty of money to be made in both the directions. So that's it, guys. This was a personal record day for me. If you guys have been following me on Instagram and YouTube, you guys can go through on my Instagram feed and look at my recaps from 2019. I started with making $20-30 every single day. I made a video about making $90 in 15 minutes to now making $45,000 in the first 1 hour 15 minutes. It's been an amazing journey, and if you guys want to stay up to date with my trading journey, and if you guys want to be a part of a community of serious and supportive traders, you can join our Discord group. The link will be in the description box below. If you guys like this video, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell notifications to learn more about day trading and to stay up to date with my trading journey. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next video.